Welcome to the OffKey podcast, July edition, 2010. Hosted by Raiden, which is me if you're wondering. This first tune is OffKey 20 releases in 5 years, so it's a very special release. This is Raiden and Carnage, King Stays King Icicle Remix. This will be in shops on vinyl and digital from July the 26th. You know what? If that wasn't enough, we've got a competition to win 4 copies of this release on vinyl. All you have to do is send an email to offkeycompetition@gmail.com. There's no question, just send some random gibberish, anything that looks interesting. You'll win one of 4 copies of OffKey 20, which is Raiden and Carnage Icicle King Stays King remix with Raiden M82 Spirit remix on the flip. Right, so I'm going to shut up now. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. This is Genotype, a tune called Bailiff. A naughty little bassline roller. Genotype just absolutely killing it these days. It's great to see him back. Every week, he's always sending me like 3 tunes on AIM. Every time, totally disgusting music. I just can't keep up with him. Look out for a forthcoming single on OffKey from Genotype, OffKey 21. Really excited by this. Big up Genotype. track that just dropped in is Outrage Seduction, which just came out on a digital EP on Horizons Music. Wicked EP, and this one's my personal favourite. I'm playing this out everywhere. I mean, it's got an aim and break and a tighten up break. I mean, you know, what the hell are you supposed to do? You put that in a tune and I'm in. Listening to the OffKey podcast, July edition 2010, hosted by myself, Raiden, in case you didn't know. Or if you're just a bit simple. Either way, you know, passing on the information at all times. Tune that just dropped in. It's been doing a lot of damage in my sets over the last few months. This is called Skank Dub by Meth. Meth is definitely an artist to watch over the coming year, making massive headway into the scene. Amazing tracks. Look out for a tsunami of releases coming from Meth in the next year on a multitude of labels. Man's absolutely killing it right now. This is called What Remains by CERN and Dabs, which is forthcoming on CERN's debut LP on the Project 51 label. And I've got to say, what a great album it is. When this album drops, you've got to check it out. There's something for everybody on there. Very special track. This is Genotype, Mystical Mentality, which is forthcoming on OffKey 21, the Genotype's debut single for the label. The first, and I certainly hope ain't the last. This will be out some point in early autumn. This is a track by myself called Voodub, which is forthcoming on the Critical Recordings label. Something I'm really, really happy about. A label that is basically representing the best quality in drum and bass right now, so a real honour to do a 12 for them. Is a collaboration between Gremlins and Frisky. I have no idea what it's called. I've just got it written down here as Natty Reese Thing, which is just the working title. And this is going to be forthcoming on a digital album by Frisky, which should be out on OffKey in the autumn. Proper street beats. I'll be playing another bit from the Frisky album a little bit later. I'm really excited by what Frisky's doing. And I'm also going to be playing some more Gremlins bits as well. Anyone who knows their drum and bass, you can't mess with Gremlins. This tune is by BTK, aka Brother Vinny, called That's What It Is. Wicked tune, sounds amazing on a big rig. Brother Vinny signing to pretty much every good drum and bass label on the planet at the moment. I don't know how he does it. Rumour has it he's got a Cobra Grande, isn't it right, Vinny? Either that or he's just filthy rich. I think I'm going to go with the Cobra Grande theory. listening to the OffKey podcast, July edition 2010. And don't forget, if you want to win a copy of OffKey 20, the remixes single, with remixes from Icicle and Spirit, send me an email, tell me anything. Send that email to offkeycompetition@gmail.com to stand a chance of winning a free copy. Send the emails in before July the 26th. This is Raiden and Meth, the John Wilson project, forthcoming on Outrage's Backlash label, with another tune called the Bob Nudd Project on the flip. Look out for this, it's going to be coming out quite soon. Look out for a lot of things going on between OffKey, Backlash, Digital, Outrage, Meth and Morphe. We're building up a really good crew at the moment, and also watch this space because we're planning something quite big and cheeky at the moment. So once I've got some more news, I'll be letting you know. Keep your eye out for OffKey 20, out in shops July the 26th, 20th release, 5 years in the game. And the OffKey competition, email offkeycompetition@gmail.com and just write any old bollocks. Surprise me. We've got 4 copies to give away. is one of my most favourite classic drum and bass tunes of all time. Dom and Keaton, Twisted City. I've been playing this a lot in my sets recently. Absolutely love it. Tune that just dropped in is a collaboration between Loxy and Gremlins called The Grouch. I think it's currently unsigned, which is a crime. Amazing street beats. I don't know what it is, but tunes like this just get me every time. Tune about to drop is another one from Frisky's forthcoming digital LP on OffKey this autumn. This is Frisky No Evidence. Amazing, amazing breakbeat, b-boy, street beats. Trust me on this one. That's what I'm talking about. Nice one, Frisky. Track from the man of the moment, Rockwell, entitled LFTM. And if you're anything like me, you're probably a huge Rockwell fan too. Totally original, fresh ideas. Absolutely loving this man's music right now. This track is called Twisted by Outrage. The next release on his Backlash label, Backlash number 5. Outrage proving once again he is the heavyweight Hoover champion of the world. Coming with the most heavyweight Hoovers. Heavier than Mike Dyson or Frank Juno. So as we head into the non-drum and bass section, what OffKey podcast we complete without some Jeff Mills? Undoubtedly my most favourite artist of all time. So this is Jeff Mills' untitled A1 from his expanded EP, Axis 39. Deep, trippy, second generation Detroit techno. Can't beat it. Keeping it on a Detroit theme, the next tune is going to be Parliament Aqua Boogie, which is a musical equivalent of a swimming lesson. You'll see what I'm talking about.
I am Sir No, B-boy of fun. I can't swim. I never could swim. I never will swim. I'll put me down. Let go my leg. I told you, will you shut up? I told you I can't swim. Oh no. Put me down. I hate water. Will you shut up?
Never learned to swim. Can't catch the rhythm of the stroke. Why should I hold my breath? Feeling that I might choke. Things you blow through because of things you swim through. Watch for your nose to spite your face. With the rhythm it takes to dance to what we have to live through. You can dance underwater and not get wet. Oh! Psycho alpha disco beta fire alpha doodle.
Let me down. Let go my leg. Oh.
Psycho alpha disco beta bio aqua doodle. Psycho alpha disco beta bio human doodle.
I hate water. Let me go. Put me down.
Why should I hold my breath? Feelings that I might choke.
There's magic rhythm, one with the rhythm. Right through your nose, just fight your face. With the rhythm it takes to dance to what we have to live through. You can dance underwater and not get wet.
I am the nose. I don't swim. I don't dance. I don't swim or dance. I'm too cool to swim or dance. I might get my hair wet.
Okay, no podcast is complete without Johnny K. Okay, for the last tune of the podcast, an all-time classic. If you don't like this, you haven't got a pulse. No pun intended. This is Pink Floyd, Time, from The Dark Side of the Moon. One of the most influential tracks for me ever. I still listen to this tune almost every day for like the last 15 years. So I hope you enjoyed this OffKey podcast. I'll be back very soon with the Voodoo one for my deeper spectrum of music in about a month. So for now, I'm signing out. Goodbye.
Taking away the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. And you are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. Song is over. Thought I'd